WUWAH. Good morning. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you slept fine. And if you didn't, I'm sorry to hear that. My name is David. Allegedly, they don't like swear words being said in the first minute or 2 minutes of a YouTube thing. So I'm not really allowed to say my surname or the name of the show within the first minute. So what I'll do in the meantime is just mildly encourage you, just so you feel some mild encouragement. I hope you're up and dressed, and if you're not up and dressed, consider it. Clothes are good, they feel comfy. Make sure you own comfortable clothes that you want to wear as well. I guess that's not something specifically for this morning, but just in general, like, stop wearing clothes just because you think other people will like them, but you don't enjoy wearing them. Don't do that. I hope you're hydrated. I hope you've journaled if you haven't journaled before. And if you're like, journaled, just like write down like 5 bullet points of just things that are going on in your brain. Get them out of your brain. That's what I tend to do. And I hope you've listened to some lovely music this morning. I'm back on the Hiroshi Yoshimura, which is absolutely lovely. I also really enjoy listening to Bless the Weather by John Martin. I think that's an amazing morning album. Kind of starts off gentle, and then I think track 3's Sugar Cube, and it's just a little bit more exciting, but still not so much that I'm like, oh, overwhelmed. It's really good. Is that a minute? Have I minuted? I think I've minuted. My name is David Hoare, and welcome to Waking Up with a Hoare.
Waking up with a Hoare. Waking up with a Hoare. Waking up with a Hoare.
How my morning's gone. This morning has gone good. I have had breakfast, I've stretched, I've had meds, I've had supplements, I've had coffee. I had a great chat with my friend yesterday about coffee, and now I'm all excited about coffee again. As I said, I listened to Hiroshi Yoshimura water music, which I think is only available on YouTube, but it's wonderful. And this morning has been a bit more succinct than previous mornings, I think because I had some time off and then I'm back into it, but I'm just getting into a routine, and the first couple of days is just me kind of going, what am I doing again? So I have managed to get through, as I've got older, the idea that if I don't do it perfectly the first time, I've got to do it perfectly the next time. And this day needs to be the start of the rest of my life, rather than like, today I'm just trying to get today done. And maybe it's better than yesterday, or maybe it's worse than yesterday, but that doesn't really matter. It's all about just doing today. So that's how I'm feeling this morning, which is good. WUWAH. Just a quick message from me to say I also make music under the name Branching Audio. I make instrumental music, either ambient music or beats. I've just released an album of beats called Cassette Recollection under the name Branching Audio. It's like lo-fi, down-tempo, chill-out sort of music for fans of Bonobo, Nightmares on Wax, Mr. Scruff. It's available on Bandcamp and also all music streaming platforms. Please go give it a listen. I hope you enjoy it. Something to stick on in the background whilst you work. Also, it turns out if you make a playlist for it on Spotify, I get given that information. So what's the funniest name of a playlist you can put one of my songs on? I hope you enjoy Cassette Recollection by Branching Audio out now. What I intend to do today. Today I'm recording an episode, a guest episode of this podcast with a friend, and then I am doing Chops Comedy. We are back this evening, although you're watching this, it would have been yesterday, but on Tuesdays in Bedminster in Bristol at Bar 57, we have Chops Comedy. I host it, I book it. There's a secret headliner every week, and then some amazing local acts, and it's a new material night. So every joke you've ever heard somebody say on stage started at a new material night, usually. Just that's like how comedians come up with their material. They just need to get on stage with a notepad and just go, is this funny? I've had this idea, is this funny? And then the audience can tell them yes or no with their laughter, and then it can build from there. And it's really, really fun, and it's like a nice intimate space. It's like 50 people all crammed in, and it's so much fun. If you want to come along, if you're nearby in Bristol, the first 20 tickets are only £4 and the rest are only £7, so it's a bargain, and you get them via Head First, which is a ticketing website. But yeah, it's so much fun. Today we've got Morgan Rees headlining. Yeah, Morgan is fantastic. The incredible Ahir Shah is coming to Chops Comedy in Bedminster, Sunday, 14th of September. You will have seen Ahir Shah on Netflix, QI, Live at the Apollo, Have I Got News for You, Jurassic World Dominion, and he won the Edinburgh Comedy Award for Best Show at the Fringe in 2023. Ahir will be performing 2 previews of his new tour show at Bar 57 in Bedminster, a 6 p.m. early show and an 8 p.m. late show. Tickets available via Head First. How did yesterday go? Yesterday I had mostly a rest day. I kind of woke up, had breakfast, and then just sat on the sofa and played Silksong for a bit. I'm really enjoying Silksong, although yesterday I hit a bit of a difficulty wall that I got through eventually, but it came out on Friday. I've had several days worth of just playing it and being like, tum, this is fun. And then it turns out the sequel to the game that was difficult is also difficult, potentially more difficult. We'll see. I'm having fun playing it, though. I did have to do a little bit of promo and admin, and I recorded a podcast late at night because my guest is in Australia. So I was it was like 11 p.m. for me and 8 a.m. for them, which is very exciting. It's Richard Lindsay, the recorder guy. That's a little scoop for you there about who my upcoming guest will be. I feel like I was going to say something really important, and I can't remember what it is. I also had Owie, which is a burger chain in Bristol. We had Owie for dinner, and it was Owie is a very good burger. There's lots of good burgers in Bristol. Everyone says that Hobgoblin is a good burger in Bristol, and I still haven't tried that. My favorite is Squeezed. My question for you today is, what is your morning music? If you're listening to music in the morning, what do you like to listen to? Please tell me in the comments if you're on YouTube, or there is comment section on Spotify. I know there's some on other platforms. I don't know how to find all of them. Oh, that's just an alarm telling me that I took my meds an hour ago, and you're not supposed to take vitamin C an hour either side of taking your ADHD medication because it can dull the effects. So now I can have vitamin C. Hooray! Encouragement. Today, I hope you keep it simple. I hope you get some movement and some meals in at relatively appropriate times. Make sure you wind down before bed. Talk to people you actually want to talk to. Sometimes you have to talk to people that you're not that fussed about talking to or don't want to talk to during the day. Make sure you talk to somebody that you do actually want to talk to, whether that's in person, on the phone, or via textual message. And smile at yourself in the mirror. How about that? My name is David Hoare, and thank you for waking up with a Hoare.
Try and have an adequate day. Meet your basic needs and don't be a dick.